Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to our story-focused playthrough of Dragon Age Veilguard. Last time we almost defeated the goddess, but at the end we lost. And our companions really didn't like that, so now let's talk to all of them.
Davrin, about Weisshaupt.
Are you okay? You made them pay. I'm sorry. He's obviously not okay. We are sorry.
Davrin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe Weisshaupt is gone. It's always been there, protecting the world.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. That's Renaud. Malmond. Anya. We used to argue. Who would be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
We still don't know why he's alive. I'm glad you are. Move on. What? No, that's rough. They were heroes. I don't think this is the right way. I'm glad you are.
Personally, I'm glad you're here. We still need you.
And I need this to make sense.
You're overthinking it.
Am I? A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weisshaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise us on to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
I'm glad that we helped him to focus on something positive in his life. Yes, of course you're not alone.
If you want company, I'll be there.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Just kinda?
Well, I'm not that easy to catch.
Hey, I know a griffin. He'll hunt you down.
No, you're in on this too, boy?
I don't think you're ever shaking him loose.
I can live with that.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanis can try to bury the hatchet?
Yeah,
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillinane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
Wonderful. Good talk.
Oh, hi, Rook. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you and Davrin have it rough. At least we're only fighting your gods because they're evil. Maybe not the most helpful point to make.
No, it actually helps a little. But still, those are our gods out there, rampaging around. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Could be it's not just elves. The gods are to blame. Yes, of course.
It isn't your fault your gods woke up and decided to destroy the world. You didn't create your gods, and you aren't them. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Keep being you. Don't take the easy lies. Do nothing. Keep fighting the gods.
Well, fighting two of the elven gods feels like a good start.
I wish that felt like enough. Like I was making up for, well, everything. But can I really do that? After what my people did?
The Evan-Uris did those things. And they did them to your people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
Of course.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for. See you later, Rook.
And you know, it's understandable that she feels guilty, but her people were amongst the first victims of their gods. I hope she will feel better.
Lucanis, are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
I'm glad you made it back. You'll get her next time. As I mentioned, I really often like this option, but I don't want to confuse the game into locking me in one of the romances. Maybe I should find out more about it. Yeah, I will by the next episode. It was a mess. Everyone makes mistakes. Yes?
This can't be the first time you've missed a target, right? And what did you do before?
I never miss. I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Stay focused. Maybe you need a break. We're up against gods.
Gillinan was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanis. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible, and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know. There's nothing like work to focus the mind.
Everyone is worried. Everyone is just upset. It's understandable. Let's go talk to Neve.
Neve, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Okay, that's kind of funny. You've upset Lucanis.
I think your coffee hurt his feelings.
Apologies to you and the beans.
That could only hurt me if I drank it.
So, what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venatori used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathus crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
Dogtown's in a bad state. I don't want to say it because I feel like we will make her angry because, you know, we could save her safety. We share an enemy. I'm ready to help. Yeah.
If you need backup, I'm happy to help.
I don't expect you to show up for Dogtown, Rook.
Ooh.
But I will. Really.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Alright, and you know, now we know what these wisps are. So why are they just chilling here? Why do they want to be close to her? I think this might be some mystery about Neve, really. And now let's talk to Hardin. I think we have a cutscene with her as well, right?
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta. Or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Oh, you know, screw them.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't stop you.
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find answers in Orzammar.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kal-Sharok. It was lost during the first Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Interesting. I guess that means that we will not visit Orzammar. That's a little bit upsetting because I love that city, but it's okay. What if Orzammar's lying?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kal-Sharok doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
Let's talk about Kal-Sharok.
I'm curious about Kal-Sharok's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the first Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kal-Sharok was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
Oh. I don't know. Did they have a choice? It is awful, and they didn't have a choice.
They had to. Lose a Tig or lose everyone.
Children, families. It's unforgivable.
Sometimes people have to do unforgivable things.
You've heard, haven't you, that the Kal-Sharok dwarves were forced to change in order to survive. No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
They're probably half Darkspawn, or maybe they are eating each other because they needed to survive in isolation. Something along these lines, probably.
How do we get in touch with these Kal-Sharok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Amazing. And now let's talk to Emric and Taash. I'm not sure we have anyone else because we have spoken to Bellara, right? In the kitchen. I see Emric. Hey, my guy.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
Really? We do not have a cutscene? That's strange, but alright. So now let's go to Taash. Wait, what is this? Rook, we're holding against the Blight here much as we can manage. Having more wardens has helped, but we are still recovering. I've been trying to check in on the local physician when I can. They're a good person, trying to deal with a lot of change, and it hasn't stopped them from helping. They don't like being a bother, but if you see them on your way through, maybe see how they are? FK. Yes, of course, no problem. Wonderful. And Taash, where are you, darling? Canary robes.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam. You're Canary. Your family teach you about them?
Little bit. Binding the ropes symbolizes you're tied to the Qun.
My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsa.
You deserve kindness, of course she does, but again, this is not an option for us. Seems like you did, sounds just like her.
You do a pretty good impression of your mother.
What? I don't sound anything like my mother.
Okay.
Rook, Taash, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the blighted dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the blighted dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
Good. Now we can go to its lair. I think it's gonna be helpful for our quests and our mission. Now let's go talk to Solas, our dear friend. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Good eye. Let's go and talk to our god.
The fall of Weisshaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I'm worried about the team. I'm fine. Let's move on. I don't want to give him too much information. I'm furious.
I watched a lot of Wardens die while Gillenane didn't. How do you think I'm doing?
You saw the Venatori seize control of Minrathous. What makes Weisshaupt harder to bear?
I think I was in command.
This time, I was in charge. The Grey Wardens listened to my plan. My team followed orders. Everyone was depending on me. But we couldn't kill Gillenane. Weisshaupt fell because I failed.
Rook. I led a rebellion against Elganan for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched in raw power? You rendered Gillenane mortal and escaped with your lives. The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to improve. But Weisshaupt was a victory, and your team will see your passion, even if you must conceal the extent of your own pain. How are your companions, after what happened?
Why is he being nice? I feel so manipulated each time we have a conversation. I know they can do this, they're arguing, they're scared. I know they can do this.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
I understand. I understand.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weisshaupt. It is an embarrassment, An insult neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
Understood, I'm baiting them.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Amazing. Thank you for your support, Solas. I really appreciate it. And now we're back. We need to give Davrin some time to process. And you know what I'm going to do now? I have a lot of quests that are connected to our amazing factions. And a lot of them are just go and kill these monsters or go and find something. And if they have anything interesting, any interesting dialogues, any interesting events, I will of course show them to you, but I would like to complete them off screen mostly because I don't really think it's interesting to just watch me run around. Oh, you're talking.
What do you make of the astrolabe, Neve?
That magical artifact up there that keeps us from being swallowed by the Fade. Adds some class to the place.
This one? Yeah, it looks amazing. And now I'm going to do those faction quests.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
Of course, let's go. I think this is the quest that Evka gave us, so maybe it's interesting. Let's find out. And who are you?
So Flynn must be local.
Then they saw...
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just... I know they took Weisshaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Of course, you see, this is one of these quests where I honestly don't think there will be anything too exciting because it's basically just find our people.
We were talking about something. Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way Kinari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shathan says? She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me. Like a Tamasran.
I don't think that's a Tamasran thing. I think it's a mom thing.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Hardin is flirting pretty hard, to be honest. Because I've taken them together with me on a quest 2 times. And each time, last time she was like, can I sit on your shoulders? Come on, girl.
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor. Blight.
Oh no.
We can still search it.
I guess we won't find our physician here, but yes, let's see what's inside.
Look for medical supplies.
Of course. Nice.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
There was. Want to try with strawberries? Is it his wife or someone?
They couldn't make it out.
And this one? Let me read. A sketch of a plant and a map with few areas circled. The margin note reads, Brona's bloom, few places left, Blight's moving fast. Time to leave and return, a risk, but anything for Marta. Mass slow infection. Hold on, love.
A notebook. It describes a local plant, Brona's bloom. None here, but Oscar left to find more for his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
Maybe. Let's try to find him.
You and your mother talk about stuff a lot.
She's my ma. I don't know what I'd do without her. Just knowing she's out there, ready with a hug, makes the world seem brighter, you know? Shaitan not a hugger.
Our horns would get tangled up.
Okay, that's like a really funny joke, but Hardin, you clearly don't have mommy issues. I think this is our physician, right?
His bag. Brona's bloom. This was the physician, Oscar.
We can bring the supplies to Flynn. They can still help the village.
Of course. Let's go and do that.
Flynn, we have Brona's bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
No.
I'm sorry. They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
I had some medical training. Why is that relevant? But let's say it.
I studied anatomy and alchemy with the Watchers. I've more practice with the dead, though.
My studies were more focused on the, before dead part. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the Blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Oh.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
This is really interesting. I did not expect that. What Antoine and Evka did.
So Antoine and Evka giving you a choice?
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
What was the joining like? I don't know if we're supposed to know.
The joining ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm different now.
It's okay. It's quite a story. I'm glad you're alright. Sorry so much has happened.
I know there's a lot that goes with it, but I'm glad Evka and Antoine found you.
Me too. It's just a lot to get used to. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
I respect what you're doing. Yes, of course.
I think what you're doing here, helping the injured, it's great.
Thanks, Rook. Just try not to need my help personally. Between us, the medicines I mix taste awful.
No promises.
That was a really nice conversation. I liked it a lot. Though Blight took Flynn's Manta, the team recovered medical supplies for Lavendale. Flynn revealed the Blight nearly killed them as well, but Evka and Antoine found Flynn and let them take the Warden's joining ritual, saving their life. Flynn knows firsthand what the Blight can do and plans to use their new abilities to better help their patients.
You're breathing easier?
You've got patients worse than me. But if you had more questions about Warden stuff, I could wait.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay, that was lovely. Let's do some other quests.
Rook, hello.
Hello. Hello, Emmerich. Visit the Necropolis Gardens with Emmerich. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I hope this is one of the more conversational quests. Let's go. Oh my god, how beautiful.
Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another Watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Is he dancing?
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago.
I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called it the most macabre thing he'd ever seen.
Orlesians. Fabulous artists, but no eye for the long run. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
You people do. This brings back memories.
Brings my childhood flooding back.
A little reminder of home?
Of course.
Of growing up.
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
There are more pressing lessons. I should hope so.
Being a watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
You could ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
Time to light the candles?
If you would.
Been a while since I paid homage to our dead.
This place is incredible. I like it so much.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
Of course, thank you.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
I really like the design of this place.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
Oh, right. They used to be higher. Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again?
It did. We'll have some work ahead, leading people here on the days of public mourning. Could you light the next candle?
This is really interesting because it means that necropolis is sort of alive, that it can change rooms and doors and things like that.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
Well, feel free to browse my books in the lighthouse. I just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade.
Thank you.
This way, Rook.
He's sharing his books with us.
That bell did its job. Not a trace of despair demons. I mean, spirits.
It's all right. You've been away from the Watchers a while.
Thanks. Everyone outside the necropolis uses demons instead of spirits all the time.
I shan't judge any slips.
Oh, that's nice.
Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
Who voiced him? Because this is wonderful.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
Of course.
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said, a watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Yes, of course. Let's go. It really feels like we are inside a necropolis, you know? I've been playing Heroes of Might and Magic since I was a kid, and Necropolis was almost always my favorite faction. It feels like we're inside their castle. So cool.
Ah, look here!
Hello. Adorable, of course.
Oh, you're precious.
They're always so drawn to necromancers, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
They're drawn to necromancers.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Oh, it's our story. We have the same background, right?
We're not so different. Watchers discovered me down here as a foundling.
I'd heard a mage was found as an infant in the necropolis.
Well, I ran around Navarra's streets before my magic called. You settled in better.
I needed time. When I first arrived, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me.
It is very interesting because we
Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
didn't really have a choice. You know, being born here, we didn't really know any other life. I guess it's similar for him as well.
Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely.
I feel like we really do have potential to become the best of friends. We have a lot in common, but I don't feel that romantic vibe necessarily, you know? Even though he is handsome.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Let no Watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Oh, Manfred, you're here. With a wisp.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
I've resurrected simple undead before, but I've never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred?
Doesn't look like
Here
it.
are the last candles you'll need to light.
I don't know about him being good at handling a body. That was strange. But no, he's awesome.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Of course, let's do it. Anything else?
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
Oh, hello.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, what a shot. We have that statue at the lighthouse, by the way. I like it a lot.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Of course.
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered.
What is this?
Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Aw, this is so sweet. He's so nice. That's very thoughtful, trying to impress. I like it. I would probably flirt here. I missed things like this. Oh, I think this is MOURN Watcher specific.
I've pined for some of the necropolis's comforts.
Would you mind letting Manfred pour? He does so love seeing the steam rise from the cups.
This is lovely. I like this quest a lot. I think this is one of my favorites. Yes, this quest and where we were searching for truffles for Asaan, these two are my favorites. While performing rites in the necropolis, Emmerich confessed that he's always been haunted by a fear of his own mortality. The rites brought him peace, however, and left him with an even greater resolve to face the perils of the world above. Sounds so fancy. Level 27. This is amazing. And now I think we have Taash's quest and Hardin's. Meet Taash near the Dragon's Lair. Are we going to fight a dragon? I doubt that, because usually we have more personal quests, you know? And this is a companion's quest, so let's see what's gonna happen. Hey!
Taash, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
No!
Taash!
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gillinea's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer!
Yes, but you are alone and this is an archdemon. You cannot physically kill it. You need a Grey Warden to do that. Stop and think.
Not right now, you're not.
Vashmatar!
Stop and think. You rushed in alone with no plan. That's how a dragon slayer handles the hunt?
Wait, look at that.
Ropes.
Qunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Some she was never supposed to be. Shakratoebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Taash.
I'm a crappy Qunari. I'm not really Raveni. I'm no good as a daughter. I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
I'm so sorry, Taash, and you are. Yes, you are.
You're a good dragon slayer, Taash. You're also a good warrior, a good lord of fortune, and a good member of this team. We need you if we're gonna stop the gods. And you need to believe in yourself. So tell me what's really going on.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Oh, Taash.
The Shadow Dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But
what?
I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
She's using the Qun to help forget what she wants. I do think she's using the Qun to help because she doesn't really know any other way, but if you talk to her and explain to her, she will have a choice to accept you or not, and that is not your responsibility. Embrace Riviani culture. Yeah, sure.
What do you want to be? Your mother brought you to Rivian for a better life.
I know.
So live it. Be who you are. Don't tie yourself down for someone else's fear.
I want to be... No. I am Riviani. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Taash, she was never really me.
Who is the real Taash?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
Greatly approves. I'm glad that she is discovering her identity. I think it's important. It's amazing to know who you are and to live like that. I'm not 100% sure about this particular conversation in this particular setting because it feels very modernized, you know, like it's not from this universe. I really liked when we were talking to Dorian in Dragon Age Inquisition when he was trying to tell us that he's gay. He just said, I don't like men and I don't like... Wait. I don't like women, I prefer men. You know, that felt more natural to this world. But I understand, and if you are non-binary, it must feel nice to have representation, so good for everyone, I suppose. And as I said, it's amazing to know who you are and live like that. And now let's go do Hardin's quest, I suppose.
After Weisshaupt, we can't afford to ignore anything to do with the Blight. The Gloomhowler was working with Darkspawn. I should help Davrin when he learns more about it.
We will do that, but do we already have another statue? I don't remember where we picked it up.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
The Blight is our mistake. Did they create it?
Did Mythal call Solas love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it. The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so. Yes, obviously. I don't know. I guess my answer is maybe.
Whether they were doing it or not, Solas cared about her. That's what matters.
So the Dreadwolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Solas felt guilty. What do we have here? Tell us. Yes, of course, tell us everything.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Solas felt guilty, worried. It does feel like it's about guilt, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they really did create the Blight?
Okay. Solas warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice!
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Let's see. What do we mean by killed?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Rook, as a fellow watcher, you know there are ways.
I'm not saying she couldn't help from beyond the grave. I'm just asking how.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
He blames himself, the one good god... What? The one good god got killed. That feels like a tongue twister.
Solas goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dreadwolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Taash?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Wait, but Solas was the one who killed her at the end of the Inquisition. Of course he feels freaking guilty he killed her. Alright, and we don't really have time for Hardin's quest, so we will start with that next time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please consider hitting the like button, commenting, subscribing, doing anything else you want to support the channel. I wish you the most wonderful day. See you soon. Bye!